Hello, my little rose petals and my little rose thorns. Welcome back to the channel for another episode of Delicious Emily's New Beginning. So, we left off in the last part with something quite serious. And I kind of knew it would be serious because at the end of the last part, there were a bunch of fire trucks and a bunch of firemen coming into the restaurant at the garden. And if you guys watched the last video, you'll know that we got back to Emily's place and it was on fire. Well, it wasn't on fire, but the firefighter was putting out the fire. So that means that Emily and Patrick don't have a place to live. They don't have a restaurant. They don't have a source of income because Patrick owns the garden himself, but it is fall now, which means that Patrick is not going to be able to work at the garden. So Emily's income of the restaurant would be the only income that they have. So this is pretty dire, pretty bad, especially with her being up and up on the success train right now. I was left speechless at the end of the last part, so let's see if the first part leaves me just as speechless. What happened? Well, oh my god. Don't tell me you also bought a car for Paige. Oh no. It's going to be because they've been fighting this whole game so far over Paige and who buys her the better gift. Watch, it'll be because of Paige. Or them, it'll just be brothers bickering. Well, at least my car doesn't look like it was around in 1956. That's it. Let's see which of these cars is faster. Oh no. Uh-oh. How do you not see the fire starting? We're so sorry. Oh my god. What am I going to do now? I might have an idea. You have the job. It'll do you good to work in a real restaurant. You can finally see how professional chefs work. Oh, and though it should go without saying, absolutely no kids are allowed here. Good luck. Oh my god. So what, we're just gonna have to work for somebody else for the rest of our life? That's not gonna go over well. Alright, we have a new kitchen block, yeah. Stuffy customers, yeah, these are gonna be highfalutin people, I'll bet. So let's buy this, and, we'll increase Emily's walking speed, yeah, let's do that, and we'll go ahead and buy some bar stools. See, this is what saving money does. Alright, now we have no money. But we've bought most of everything in here, so. An up-and-coming sensation. So she went from a student to now she's about to be a sensation. Okay. Oh, gosh. So who do we have? We have hipsters, foodies, yuppies, and professionals. Well, Paige isn't going to be here, so I don't understand why they would not like Paige. It's kind of weird. But the yuppies do. That's interesting. Okay, so we're going to see 50% of the foodies and 50% of the hipsters. So let's have a cocktail and red wine. We'll have a cheese platter and a caviar salad. Gross. Let's go. This is intense right now. Then this scruffy boy cleaner came with us. I'm going to laugh if there's something at the end of the game. Like, I really just kind of... I have one question. And they're gonna be like, what's that? Can anyone tell me who this scruffy cleaner is? Oh my gosh. Alright, so now we're gonna work at this fine dining restaurant. Which I guess this works out because if Patrick's not running the garden anymore, he can look after Paige. But where are they gonna live? Like, that's where they lived. Oh. Yeah, I mean, where are they gonna live? What's this? Ah, okay. Interesting. Wow, this place probably pays really well, too. Curious. Wow, this is just kind of... I don't like this already. Like, this is making me mad, honestly, because, like, she was doing so well, and now she has to work for the very person she doesn't like. I mean, I understand, like, you know, okay, you're learning how your enemy operates, but there's always good to have diverse things in the culinary field, in any field. There's always, like, there's not one thing that's alike, and trying to be like somebody doesn't really get you anywhere. Like, it's good to be different. So, I don't know. I just don't like this. But I see this little ramp here, and I have a feeling that that means Paige is going to make an appearance because Paige can't go up the stairs. There's no other reason I think that there would be this ramp here unless Paige is going to make a little appearance. I wonder if she's going to, like, try to sneak her in or something. This will be interesting. But yeah, like I said, this makes me really sad. Because... I mean, the sad part is if you saw the upstairs of their house, you would see there's really no place for Paige to be living anyway. So I'm really not understanding where Paige, like, slept while they lived there. Or if they have a house somewhere else and that's not really their house anymore. Like, none of that's ever really explained, so... I guess we'll find out eventually. The sad part is Emily, you know, she makes her own food. Now she's having to, like, serve the food that other people make. That's kind of disappointing as well. Because, you know, she would make the pies and make all the desserts, you know what I mean? Like, so it's just kind of depressing. I'm also wondering what it's going to be like, because Emily always has her family coming in and out. This is a place that Bridget would like to eat at. I wonder if Bridget's going to make, like, an appearance and be like, now this is more like it or some nonsense, and I'm going to have to smack her. Because, ugh. Goodness gracious. Oh no. So, how was your first day? It's not the same as running my own place. But at least you were here to help. Yes, you were lucky I was in town to take care of the little one. Ladies, please, let's move the tea party outside. I'm sorry, Dayton. We were just leaving. What? You're just gonna let him talk to you like that? Until I can come up with money for a new place. He's the boss. I wouldn't last a day with Mr. Attitude over there. It's because, Angela, you have an attitude of your own, and I living for it. At least he said please. But, yeah. That's so sad. Oh. Why is Paige here? Okay, this will slow the pace in which her mood decreases. Okay. But why is she here? Isn't Emily gonna get in trouble? Okay. Let's do foodies and hipsters. We'll just give them the same amount because there's nothing really to change. I'm sorry, Em, but I have to go. One of my outfits has been selected for Glam magazine. We're shooting Morocco today. Ugh. I guess it's you and me, kiddo. Emily? Who are you talking to? No one. No one. Uh-oh. New product. Yeah, we have to keep her out of sight. I'm sure the foodies will like her, but anyone else will not, so we're just gonna keep her out of sight. Doesn't even look like he comes out, so that's good. I like the little partition though to hide her in case he did come to see. That's funny. Yikes. Oh, what's this? Is this a crepe? I wasn't actually paying attention to the menu items, but that looks good. Goodness. Alright. Cook that. Oh, I did finally increase the difficulty level to advanced because I did feel like that it was not as hard as I wanted it to be. I feel like that I'm probably just gonna start doing that from now on with the rest of this series. I mean, I might not, because I know that the first two, or maybe it was just True Love that was like hard, but I don't know. I felt like I was huffing it in True Love and Wonder Wedding at some points, but the past couple of games it's been just dead easy. I wonder if calling him out to fill these and she's walking around would like get us in trouble, because she's just hidden behind that partition and he can't see her. So I wonder if that makes a difference. I don't know. Let's grab that and grab this. See, she's got her little face on. Oh, I know what I can do though. I can click on her to make her happy again, so that way when she finishes with that, she won't go wandering around. Because I've done it before. That does keep her entertained for quite a long time. Goodness. Okay, don't go hold her yet. Okay, now go. There we go. See, it makes her happy, so she won't go wandering around. Oh boy. You know, these uppity restaurants are something I would definitely not be caught dead in. Not only because they're just super expensive, and that's like just a lot of money for just some food, but just because of the people that they serve that think that they're better than everybody else. It's just, eh. Oh, she's tuckered out. Arg! How come this place is always such a mess? I thought I told you to clean the kitchen. Paigey. Paige's first steps. Good girl. That was amazing. Well, at least I've got you here with me now. God, that's so horrible to work for someone like that. That's incredibly depressing. Paige's baby book. Oh. Why did it go back? That's weird. There's no describing how it feels to see your child take their first steps. This was no exception. That's sweet. That is super sweet. Alright, let us go on to level 3. Alright, we've got 350. Let's do that. And then play. Professionals, low patience, very high tip, don't like page. Well, we'll at least save up some money while we work here. Alright, let's do, we'll do this to the foodies. Who are we seeing today? Professionals as well? Okay, so we'll do professionals, foodies for them. The hipsters should probably only get one, I think. I think that is... Oh, there we go. 3, 3, and 1. Perfect. Francois! Francois, what are you doing here? I thought I'd check out your new gig and grab a bite. Uh-oh. You're a bit common, but we'll be able to fix that. I beg your pardon? You're here for the Materdi opening, right? What? Materdi? Yeah, of course. Well, don't just stand there. It's time to open. Oh. Clean up after Francois. I'm sorry, what? What? I'm confused as heck. Oh gosh. I am so confused on what's going on right now. I heard the mouse. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Does he think that he's something? Oh, he must think he's like a French, obviously a French waiter or something because of his name, I guess. I don't know. Oh, she needs that. Weird, but okay. God, that's gonna be a lot of cups that he breaks. Like, that's gonna cost a fortune. But okay. Oh gosh, grab him. Yikes. Okay. I don't even know what Francois is necessarily doing. He's just kind of walking around. Okay. Oh gosh, grab him. Yeesh. Well, that's, I guess, the good thing is Emily will be able to make some really good money. Probably at the end he'll fire her or something because of the fact that she's got Paige here. At least I think. I don't know. Yikes. Everything's going like hotcakes. Like, everything is just going like hotcakes. I'm trying to keep this stuff stocked. Everyone's ordering it as I'm doing it, and he's only stocking it to 3. I wasn't paying attention to her. Yikes. That could have been bad. Ugh. Alright, Francois, are you gonna keep dropping stuff? I love how he's like got his pink shoes still on. We couldn't have at least given him different shoes. Just a thought. This thing is, I don't understand why having Paige here is such a big deal as much, because she's like the best baby I've ever seen. Like, I don't get it. She is like so good, except for doing the whole customer thing. and some of the customers not liking her, but that's not really her fault. That's their fault. So, he's only got to drop one more thing. There we go. Okay. Well, at least he can grab a bite to eat after he's done. That's kind of sad that he didn't think that he was here to eat. He just thought he was, like, service. Like, okay. I'm kind of not understanding how come, you know, he thought Francois was a busboy, but then this guy comes in. Like, obviously he's a cleaner, but it's just kind of like, how come he's letting this guy look like how he does? And Francois's got to wear, like, a suit. I just don't get it. Ugh. Goodness gracious. This is just... Oh, sorry. This has just got me, like, so upset about her place. But it makes me wonder, like, what's gonna happen for their future, you know? Hope Emily is making good money from this. Oh, she's asleep again. Oh, no. In my entire career, I've never seen a more incompetent matadi. It's like you've never worked in a restaurant before. Well, funny you should say that. Please, that's all I've got to say. You're fired. Thank God. Yikes. Why did he do that? I don't understand. What was the point of that? Uh-oh. Her binky's in the middle of the floor. I want to pick it up because I don't want Emily to get caught. Oh my gosh. Okay, we've got 25%, 25%, and then 50 for professionals. Let's do, professionals get the broccoli soup, which is 4. Let's do, there we go, 2 and 2. Emily, where did this come from? Well? Oh, thanks. It's, my new hair clip. Do you like it? The girl at the store said it was all the rage. Oh my god. Baby fashion. For all my mamas out there, I'm sure you know this look. Oh my god. Yikes. I love how he turned back around. Oh my gosh. I'm sure my mamas do know that look. You've probably taken that friggin' pacifier and stuck it in some pretty strange places when you pick it up, so that way you don't lose it, because those things get lost like so much. Oh my gosh, when I watch my little goddaughter, I am pretty sure that I lose her pacifier like 9 times out of 10. So I started just putting it on like the top of my bookshelf, and then I started clipping it to myself. You know how sometimes you can get the clip for their shirt? I started clipping it to my shirt, so that way I would know where it was. Oh my gosh. But I would put it on top of my bookshelf, but then, you know, I would never like remember to give it back to her ma when she came to pick her up. So it was like, okay, I'm just gonna start clipping it to my shirt. And then this past time that I watched her, I had it clipped to my shirt and I still didn't remember to give it back to her ma. So that was great. That was just fantastic. All right, let's get this nasty caviar salad in the works. Oh god, Paige. Oh well, I guess you can see the foodies. That'll give them a heart, but then you gotta come here. Because this restaurant is just not the place for you. Unfortunately. This broccoli soup looks kind of gross. I don't know what these two little tentacle things are sprouting out of it, but it just looks gross. Ugh, I just don't get it. Alright, let's make this crepe. I just don't understand how anyone could want to go to a stuffy restaurant like this all the time and not something just more relaxed. Like, I certainly do not get up and get dressed to go out to eat all the time. Like, if I'm driving myself to McDonald's, I'm probably still in my PJs, and I don't eat McDonald's that often. I am very much a person who cooks at home, but I can tell you right now that I don't even really get dressed up to go to fancy places. I put on a pair of shorts if it's hot out, pair of jeans if it's not, and a t-shirt, and I go on. Like, I'm not... You know, as much as I really hate to say this, I kind of wish that Antonia and her father would chip in to kind of repair the damage to the old place, because they're the ones who wrecked it, because, you know, they just had to compete against each other on who should give the better toy to a little girl. Like, I don't know. Is this how Italians work? Is this what happens? Because, I don't know. I am very, very, very... excuse me. I'm very family oriented, but we never argue about who gives the better toy. I mean, the grandmas do, but they more or less argue about who makes the better quilt, who makes the better scarves or hat, because we are very much a crafty culture, creative culture, I guess you would say. So we very much in our families, I don't speak for every family, but in our family, we very much like to make things that can be passed down to future generations. So we very much don't go out and buy things. We just don't go out and buy things really. Like, Christmases and birthdays are filled with stuff that is made by our elders. So we, you know, cherish those. They're not really something that gets put out on display that often, I guess you could say. Like, we wear the scarves and we use the quilts, but like some of the stuff is just treasured and very personal. So, yeah, like seeing this with Italians of who bought the better stuff, like that's not what we argue about. We argue about who made the best quilt and has the best stitching, you know, like, I don't know. That's just kind of weird to me. And besides the fact, you shouldn't be trying to buy this little baby's affection anyway. Like, she's a baby. She's gonna love you regardless. Wow, I've collected 10,000 silver coins. Interesting. Oh no. Uh-oh. 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 He's looking under the table. What is going on? Here, sir. Here's your takeout. What are you talking? Oh, she gave him the stink eye. Oh, I got it. It's kind of heavy. Here, let me help you carry it to your car. Do we have takeout? Oh my god. He doesn't even know. Yikes. And he's standing right next to where she was laying with her quilt and everything. Oh my gosh. Yikes. I wonder why this keeps going back to the beginning. I don't want it to do that. Hiding this pacifier in my hair might have been the dumbest thing I've ever done, but then again, I didn't want Dayton to find about Paige. Oh my gosh. Yeah, why does it keep going all the way to the beginning? I don't want it to go to the beginning. That's stupid. Okay, so we have the Emily trophy. Oh god, that's super cute. Alright, so, what level is this? Is this level 4? I think it is, yeah. Okay, we've got 500 now. So let's finish off the last table, and then we should be good. Yuppies, very low patience, very high tip. They like Paige. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to see 50% of the yuppies, 15% of the foodies, and 35% of the professionals. All right, let's give this to the yuppies. We will give this to the yuppies. We're not seeing any hipsters, so I don't think anything should be hipster. The professionals should probably give to the yuppies. What do the foodies have? Wait, the hipsters still have something. What do they still have? They've got 1. Okay, yeah, give to the foodies. 3, 3. The yuppies should have 4. There we go. You're her, aren't you? You're the one who made those delicious pies. I really hope you'll reopen soon. I mean, this place is okay, but I liked the atmosphere of your old place a lot more. You think you could whip me up one of those pies? I'm sorry, but we're only allowed to serve Dayton's menu here. That's too bad. Oh. Aw, man. Ugh. I hope she reopens soon too, because that's gonna break my freaking heart. Ugh. That's sad. And I don't even think Emily's able to make pies anymore. Like, could she, like, use her mom's oven to make a pie, or does it... I don't know. Oh, that sucks. Where's Emily even staying? That's what I want to know, honestly. Like, where the heck is Emily staying? With Paige and Patrick. And what's Patrick doing? Why can't Patrick watch Paige? I don't understand. Is he trying to get money, I guess, to pay for things somewhere else? Does he have like a winter job from the garden? I wish the garden had like a greenhouse. That way he could grow things all year round. That would be actually pretty decent. But I guess that's not how things work. Oh boy. Thought I saw the mouse there. Alright. I don't know. I'm wondering if maybe this whole thing will like soften Dayton. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if he'll help Emily rebuild her place or something. Because he kind of looked like he was in thought over there about that woman. But I wonder if like he'll let Emily start serving pies or something. I doubt it. I think he's just a big jerk. I would like to know the reason, though, that he doesn't like children, or that doesn't want children in his restaurant, because I have a feeling that people are going to start coming in here and they're not going to like this atmosphere anymore. They're going to want like Emily's atmosphere back. Ugh. Or I wonder if he'll try to sell pies, but they won't taste good enough. Like Emily's pies, because they weren't like made with love. They're made with like greed and money. I don't know, the things I come up with, but like seriously, that's kind of like what I'm thinking is gonna happen, unfortunately. Of course, the minute I let Paige run around out of her cot, she goes to the one table I didn't want her to go to. I had a table of yuppies and a table of foodies, and she went straight for the professionals. So she's just gonna stay on her cot. I'm not even gonna try. There's too many people here that don't like her. The chances of finding someone who does is like slimmer than at Emily's restaurant. So we're just gonna keep Paige on there as long as she can. I just like how this doesn't run out. This would kind of be a lot more difficult if you had to strategize how many clicks you did of this. And, you know, just keeping her on her cot then. You know what I mean? So I feel like maybe that should have been implemented, but I don't know if it would have gotten like the greatest reviews. I'm glad it wasn't in retrospect, because you really do have to keep her on there. But at the same time, it doesn't present much of a challenge for the game if Paige is like, if you're able to just use it willy-nilly, because I was able to use it I'm able to just keep giving it to her. It's just kind of like, okay. I wish like you would have to go over there and like pick her up and hold her and take time out of doing the level, but I don't know. I'm trying to present challenges for myself when I really don't like a challenge. I like to be able to just sit back and relax, but at the same time, I'm kind of over here like, oh, I feel kind of bored. But I'm not bored because I love this game. So that's never a thing. I love these types of games. No matter how challenging it is, it's still pretty relaxing for me. 1, 2, oh, I almost said 1, 2, 3. We gotta do this. What type of salad is this? I really need to pay attention to what's on the menu. I really haven't been looking. I'm just kind of like going through. I like these crepes with berries, so that looks good. Here, I'm gonna go pick her up and make her happy. Maybe I should just make that a challenge for myself. Is like, I'll just stop clicking this and I'll just go over there and make her happy. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just make challenges for myself instead. Dayton, I'm not sure you know, but the pies in my old restaurant were selling like hotcakes. Pie? Please. That should be only served in my grandmother's living room. Really, Emily, we're not just some hole in the wall. Oh, I thought it was going to continue. You're looking, annoyed, Francois. I'm annoyed. That man, he won't even let me have the smallest influence on the menu. I just wanted to sell some pies to customers, but no. Well, you could sell them anyway. It can't be much harder than hiding a baby. True, I'm still not sure how Dayton hasn't seen Paige yet. I'm sure he will by the end of this level. So, alright you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this part here. Thank you guys so much for watching. In the next part, we will continue Chapter 4 of Wu's Cuisine and see what the outcome will be of Emily's place and hiding Paige and selling pies. So, yes, if you like this part, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos from me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you, my lovely little rose petals, in the next part. Bye, you guys.